Hello and welcome. We've almost hit the 36-hour mark since the new releases on the 1st of October. So it's time to check out what is on back order, what flopped, and if there's any new releases whatsoever. And of course, did anything sell out completely? So let's go to new to newest and then just see what is available. So scrolling down, they've given us the Game Boy first, $54.99, and it is already on back order. So 8th of October. So you haven't got too long to wait for this because this is, like I said, it is the 2nd of October today. So this obviously did sell very, very well. I would imagine if it's on back order now, don't forget, for whatever reason, for those people that don't have sort of a VIP account, it doesn't show up and it just says not available to order. So potentially if this was coming out, say, on the 4th, like the Death Star, then this might go a little bit further, but I don't think this is exclusive to the insiders. So the date at the moment is the date, but by the time you guys and girls have got back from work and you've watched this video, check on obviously the different websites. I will actually check on the American website as well, because that is always something good fun to take a look at, and we'll just see over there if it's basically like for like with regards to the sellout. So the Game Boy, $54.99, and it's on back order to the 8th of October. Now, I don't know if it's a surprise. I don't know if people are shocked or not, but the giveaway purchase is still available for the Death Star. But what surprised me a little bit is that the actual giveaway is available from the 1st to the 7th. Because normally it's only available, say, the 1st to the 4th, which is when this is available for the insiders. But I have seen other people online go into certificated Lego stores, but they're not releasing their Death Star until the 4th, which is when it comes out to all of the insiders. So I don't know if this was pre-planned by Lego. I don't know if it's just because it's such an expensive set, they're only doing limited numbers to elsewhere, but the fact it's still available online, have they made lots and lots and lots of these? Because, sometimes a giveaway purchase sells out very, very quickly, or are people not buying it? And I will be doing a follow-up video after this upload, wondering if I should get this set or not. Right, the holiday train, that's still available to get. So that is $109.99, so you can add that to your bag now and you are good to go. Scrolling back down, the family tree is still available for $269.99. The snowman ornament, the raven and the drift, $17.99 are available. Got a funny feeling this row might be fully sold out. Where are we? Sold out or back order? All three on back order. So the AT-AT gingerbread, but it's not a surprise really. It is sold out until the 8th again, so it's not too much of a back order. I think the back order for some of these might be bigger in the States, so I will be checking that out. It's already got 6 reviews already, so obviously people have bought this day one, they've gone into the store and built it. I would imagine a lot of people are getting it for the minifigure, and then at the same time it'd be quite a cool thing to have on display sort of every December for the month, as you put your Christmas decorations out. So 8th of December seems to be the sort of key date for everything at the moment. The upscale Santa minifigure, where we're at, 10th. So that's $46.99. Again, it's a good sized thing. Again, that would look really nice. I think it would look really smart with all of the others as well. Don't forget there was the sort of a wooden exclusive that came out. Was it exclusive? Don't know if it was a Lego House exclusive or it was on the Lego website for a little bit. That sort of slept under the radar for a little bit, sort of the wooden one that you could colour if you wanted to. And then obviously they've made this one, the race one, the pirate one. So yeah, you've got a few of them that you can get if you want to get them, but this is item number 40820, 761 pieces. Order it now, and you can order 3 of them if you want to, and it will be shipped to you by the 10th of October. Don't forget, I'm from the UK. So we're going on the shipping schedule to the UK. Like I said, differently worldwide. I would imagine Canada and America obviously use the same website currently. And obviously, potentially, they might chop and change that with all the tariffs and the different factories and stuff being built. So this is, again, the 10th of October. So again, $34.99 comes with a nice little sort of minifigure. This is the one that does open up. I was a bit confused about this the other day when I saw it because I thought it was 2 individual ones. Still can't quite get my head around why it's got 2 front doors when it's pictured shut, but I do like the fact that you can actually have it open, have a street. So that's actually how I would display it. So it kind of makes sense like that, but I don't know. I've never really made a gingerbread house. Do you have 2 front doors on your gingerbread house, or do you make it as a singular house? Thinking far too much into that, but I think it does look very, very smart indeed. Right, moving on to other little bits and pieces. You've got the Snowman storage head, Small, medium, large. I don't think I saw them last time. I saw the Halloween ones, but I didn't see the other little bits and pieces. Now, it doesn't look like yet that they've added anything new, but I think some of these are pre-order and back order. So, Pirates of the Caribbean. So, apparently now this is the Captain Jack Sparrow's ship. So, does that mean from now on, if and when they make a new one of these, what are they actually going to call it in the film? Because what is wrong with calling it the Black Pearl? I have no idea whatsoever. Day and age we're in, I think. So let's have a look at all of this very, very quickly. I've not looked at this properly. I probably will take a deeper dive into this when I look at the Death Star, because it's got to be one or the other, to be honest. I'm really not 100% sure. This thing does look massive, mind. So this is what we're looking at on the back order. 30th. So at the moment, this is the winner. So again, you can still get it this month. It'll be with you. It's shipped by the 30th of October. If it ships on the 30th, which is obviously Halloween's 30th, which is pretty cool because it'll be shipped on Halloween Eve, and then obviously you're not going to get it for Halloween. That's not saying that your local store doesn't have it, mind. So if you do want it before this, you can go into your local store, check the store checker, and you might be able to pick up those little bits and pieces. But it will be shipped probably, like I said, Halloween Eve at the latest, so you'll get it within the first week of November. So if you wanted a Halloween build, then you're going to have to go into store and pick it up for yourself, because pretty much that is probably the spookiest build to do, apart from obviously the giveaway purchase for with the Halloween gifts. But this has already got 103 reviews, so clearly lots and lots of people have bought this. They built it, and they obviously do quite like it. So the Lightning McQueen is on pre-order for $22.99. That looks like it's that a Speed Champion size. Oh, it is. Look at that. Lego Speed Champions. That's pretty cool. So you can now get that in, because that was 4 Plus, I think that came out. Now, let's be honest, those stickers are going to be a right royal pain in the ass, because there is going to be tons and tons of those, because in the 4 Plus they'll be printed. 270 pieces, 22.99. The price of those are creeping up when they were 16, 17 a couple of years back. So it is what it is. If you're gonna keep collecting, you've got to keep paying. And then you've got all the night backpacks and all of the other little bits and pieces. They have put the Christmas ornaments out. I did miss that. So they have got Hallmark. Now, this is actually another. You didn't realise these have been out for a few years. First time I've actually seen them on the Lego website. You actually had to go into Hallmark in the UK, and you can backtrack some of these. I think they've been going maybe 3 or 4 years. I thought they came out as a trio. I thought there was three of them. Looks like there's just a pair on here at the moment. They did do some Star Wars characters. They did do some other little bits and pieces. That would be something I would actually like to backtrack and just have on a Christmas tree. But I think it would be pretty cool. Now they've mixed Gizmo up in here. Oh, that's on back order as well. So we're on page 2. So what are we down to? Gizmo 8th. So again, they seem to be. It's only had 2 reviews so far. I'm assuming this did come out yesterday. So again, these dates will start to creep up, I would imagine, as obviously today passes. But like I said, I'm filming this in the morning, well, close to lunchtime, shall I say, by the time this is uploaded, on the 2nd. And there's been some strong sales so far. We are sort of at the big sort of final push for bits and pieces. We have got potentially the Star Trek bits and pieces to come out, but October I think is the main one. There's going to be surprises, there always is, but obviously all the winter stuff's come out a little bit earlier. Which is always, it's quite nice that you know when it's coming. You can save up and get it, so then you can get it before Christmas. But don't forget, there will be one more double points before Christmas, and that is what I've always tended to do with the Winter Village stuff. I've always waited for the double points in December, got the Winter Village set, but always struggled to then be able to build it because I just don't have time. Right, so let's go on to Lego US, and will it just take me straight over to the US website? Oh, no, we're in pounds still. We changed that bit then. It doesn't like it when you try and do it this way. There is a way of doing it much more. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I'm not gonna take any of this out. We're on the dollars. Are we there? Are we still on GB? Still on pounds. This is embarrassing. Right. It's easy enough to do it on your phone, but for some reason, there. That's what it is. So it's ENUS is what you've got to change it to, not USA. Right, so $999. See, learning. We're learning as we go. So this is still available. The giveaway purchase is still available. Always throws me because it's now the 10th of the 1st. It's the month before the day. Everybody else in the world will never get their head around that, but obviously you guys and girls are used to it. Right, so you can see there's a difference because you can already add Gremlins and the holiday. When's it? Oh, that's weird. Okay, so let's tuck into this then. Let's just get out around the shop. Newest. Is there anything sold out? Is there anything that is? What are we doing? So we've got a rechargeable battery for the newest. So every website works completely differently. So we just have back order on this one. This is the 18th. So you've got a bit more of a delay over in the States for your Game Boy. Holiday Train is available. Right, so I would imagine this will be on back order everywhere. So this is going to be shipped on the 23rd of October. So this has a bit more of a wait. Gingerbread house you can get. What are we missing? Why are we not giving it to me in the same order? So the Black Pearl, because that's what it is called, that will ship in 60 days. So that is on a big 60-day back order, which means if you want this for yourself, because this is what I tend to think of, sometimes I buy myself one thing around now as a Christmas present. If you want this for yourself as a Christmas present, you might struggle because you'll get it sent to you start of December if you ordered it now. So if you waited, that I have seen this go up to 90 days before. I'm assuming it's sold out in all the stores in America. Obviously, the Lego factory is yet to open in the States, but it is going to be like a world-leading factory. They've been building it years and years, mind. So this is well before all the tariff nonsense and all that kind of thing. So it'd be interesting to see what happens with the prices worldwide when that factory actually opens. So 81% 5-star, and then there's always one person that gives it a 1-star. So why? I don't know. They're obviously missing a piece, or they've just dropped a piece on the floor. I'm not going to give you the light of day. Lightning McQueen, again, still on order, and all the other little bits and pieces that you can see looks relatively the same to the UK website. The minifigures are still there. I would have thought the Nike stuff would have gone, but that's still there. Or Nike, shall I say? That's how it's supposedly said. So that's that. So we are done for all of the newer bits and pieces on the Lego website. Did you get anything? Were you one of those for the reason why it sold out on day one? With regards to the giveaways, so you get free delivery, you get 2 loyalty points on Transformers, you get is this a little? Oh, you get that little Sonic. So you get the little Sonic the Hedgehog thing, and I think you get this as well, which is obviously the Halloween Ghost, which does look pretty smart. So that is yours if you spend over £110 on absolutely anything. And of course, you get the TIE Fighter, which is I think that's one of the highest worth giveaway purchases. It just says while stocks last or ends on the whatever. I don't know. I've read a couple of reviews on this, and they just said it's basically just been taken out the slice of cake because it fits obviously perfectly, and it should have just been sold with it, but it is also incomplete if you don't get it. So we got what a rip-off. Shouldn't be a limited giveaway. Yeah, so it's beautiful. Some people love it, some people don't like it. I think people just don't like the fact it didn't come with the set. So, the next video I'm going to do later on today is going to be about this. And I do not know. If I get it, it's going to be my last set of the year. I won't get anything until the end, probably end of January. So that'd be 4 months. Might do a live build with it and just build it slowly, do a completely different build series or something like that. But I have not looked. This is the first time me scrolling through all these little bits and pieces. So I am going to do a full-blown video on this later on, or maybe straight away, and upload it later on. And make the decision, is this my last set of 2025? So let me know what you think your last set's going to be of 2025. Are you waiting for something else? Are you just going to wait until Christmas and treat yourself to something? You guys and girls, let me know how it is you do what it is you do. And I am going to struggle, stress, and think about what it is that I am going to do. But let me know in the comment section below if you did get anything on the 1st of October. Did you get the Batman as well? So obviously that did look very, very smart. And I've seen some of the giveaway purchases of the Sega controller, which came out a little while ago. And that also does look very good. So if you managed to get one of them, congratulations. But if you could like this video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But as always, thank you very much for watching. You lot take care and I'll catch you next one.